Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss about energy stored in a capacitor. So, what is the capacitor definition we gave? The device which is used to store either charge or electrical energy. Whenever we are storing charge, voltage potential will increase. Potential is increasing means the amount of work done to bring the charge is increasing. So work done is increasing means obviously we are storing some amount of energy. So for this we have to take one capacitor of capacitance. What is the charge on this capacitor means 0 initially. For this to store the charge, what we have to do means we have to connect this one for a battery of voltage V. What is the voltage V definition? V is equal to W by Q. W is equal to QV. So according to the charge stored on this capacitor, if it is Q means CV. If you substitute here CV into V, so work done by battery they will ask. That is going to be CV square. Work done by battery. Okay. Now what is the energy stored here? So energy stored means whenever we are increasing its charge from 0 to Q, we will take small amount of charge dQ for that small amount of work dW. So at that time, this V can be written as, this voltage can be written as V is equal to dW by dQ. So dW is equal to V dQ. So according to voltage definition, so V is equal to W by Q means Q is equal to CV, V is equal to Q by C. That is going to be Q by C into dQ. So just integrate both sides. This derivation is not required for our competitive, only for board exam purpose it is going to be important. This work done will be stored as energy 1 by C. What is Q dQ? Q square by 2. So between the limits 0 to capital Q, we are changing charge from 0 to capital Q. Therefore, Q square by 2C. Q square by 2C is the energy stored in the capacitor. Now, if you substitute Q is equal to CV, this one, CV whole square by 2C. C square V square by 2C. Just if you cancel, we are going to get half CV square. Like that, if you eliminate C, so from this we can write C is equal to Q by V. If you eliminate C, Q by V into V square in place of C, Q by V. So at the time one V will be cancelled, then QV by 2. Now you can see once energy stored in the capacitor is half CV square, Q square by 2C, another one is QV by 2. Now what is the work done by battery? We got CV square, another one is QV, if you want to write Q square by C. So half of this one is energy stored. So remaining CV square QV Q square by 2C is Q square by C is work done by battery. Now what is the loss of energy? Loss of energy is going to be this minus the CV square minus half CV square. That is going to be half CV square. Okay. So now energy stored and loss of energy both are going to be same. So what is the energy stored and what is the energy loss ratio they will ask? 1:1. What is the work done by battery and what is the loss of energy or energy stored they will ask? That is going to be work done by battery CV square, energy stored is half CV square. Therefore 2 by 1. Correct? So like this they are going to ask. And sometimes they will ask this loss of energy. First year if you relate MC delta T or dt should be equal to half CV square. What is the change in temperature they will ask? At that time we will relate like this. Okay. So work done by battery, energy stored in a capacitor, different, and loss of energy, energy stored in a capacitor are going to be same. Okay. Next term. Another one in this, Already we have been discussing if n identical spherical capacitors of each capacitance small c are going to coalesce each other, what is the effective capacitance of this bigger capacitor of radius r? What is Kepler equation we got? N power 1 by 3 smaller. Smaller capacitor capacitance C naught is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught smaller. What is the bigger capacitor capacitance? Bigger capacitor capacitance is 4 pi epsilon naught capital R. So what is the relation between these two means? N power 1 by 3 C naught. Like that, what is the voltage relation we got? N power 2 by 3 V naught. Now for energy we will see. U naught is equal to half C naught V naught square if you are taking, then U is equal to half CV square. What is U naught here? Energy of smaller capacitor. Now U here, energy of bigger capacitor means bigger spherical capacitor. Now half, what is C? N power 1 by 3 C naught. What is V? N power 2 by 3 V naught whole square. So half N power 1 by 3 N power 2 by 3 whole square C naught V naught square. Therefore half C naught V naught square into N power 1 by 3 N power 4 by 3. So final equation we are going to get N power 5 by 3, 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3, 5 by 3 into half C naught V naught square is U naught. Therefore, energy stored in bigger spherical capacitor is N power 5 by 3 U naught. Okay. So like this, they are going to ask the problems at the time you can solve. What is the charge on bigger capacitor? NQ. So Q is individual capacitor charge, individual smaller capacitor charge is Q. And what is the bigger capacitor charge means NQ. So like this, you have to remember these formulas. Very easily you can solve the problems whenever they are asking. So this N value, number of identical drops, either 27, 8, 64, 125. In cube they will cancel. Like that they are going to give the question. So already we discussed on potential this type of question. So like that you can do remaining. It will be easy for you people to solve. Next, in this energy stored equation, U is equal to half CV square, Q square by 2C, QV by 2. Sometimes capacitance is constant. U is directly proportional to V square. Sometimes capacitance is constant. U is directly proportional to Q square. So which is constant, remaining relation will be coming like this. Now potential increases 10%. What happens to energy? This one only we discussed our basics. First basic concept, this one only we discussed. A is directly proportional to B square. In place of A now you got energy. In place of B you got potential. So if it is increases 10%, what will be the increase in energy they will ask. So initial values we will take 100, V1 square by V2 square. So U1 is 100, U2 we should calculate. V1 is 100. Now what is V2? If it is increasing 10%, V2 is 100 plus 10. So 100 will be cancelled. Then 1 by U2 is 100 by 110 square. 100 by 110 into 110. So these zeros will be cancelled. U2 is 121. Then how much increased? U1 is 100 we have taken. Now U2 is you got 121. Therefore 21% increases. Correct? So this one only we discussed in our first video of our channel. Once we can see the directly proportional, inversely proportional, then this type of relations you will get first year, second year, every year you are going to get. And every concept you may get this directly and inversely proportional. Therefore, once you can see the basic maths for NEET, then definitely you can understand all these directly inversely proportional relations very easily. Okay, thank you.